What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today I kind of feel happy. I went through and finally just did my Vanquisher run. We didn't need to really test in Vanquisher 1 anymore because I believe something by the name of Dominator is on its way. You can probably tell by the thumbnail. Dominator is going to be the new craziness that we are about to experience in the Void Vortex. And as far as resources go, you get quite a bit more for finishing Dominator. Will anybody even be able to? I mean, probably Jesus or someone else in the community that's the huge whales. We'll see. Hopefully we can get at least one planet beaten a week in Dominator 6. So if you haven't done your Vanquisher just yet, try to work towards it. If you've been putting it off but you think you have what you need, jump into it, because you could be getting a lot more crystals of transcendence, stellar shards, and especially the toolboxes and that hard rock for your cloud island. So let's jump onto it on the TapTap server. We have some pictures to follow up afterwards after we take a look on the actual server, because these waves look insane. Okay, so we're back on the TapTap. You can tell because we still have the Soul Temple here. We got the Place Chamber Commerce, the Altar, and the Creation Circle are combined in one. The Destiny Ruins. I don't think we've seen any other changes on the server right now. It still looks like there's no new system for disassembling heroes, anything like that. But what is new today is in Gate of the Void. It might not look like it. It's like, oh yeah, we got our normal stuff. I'm just going to smash here. You're not really paying attention. We'll get our egg up over here. Well, there's something else we noticed, and that is in Void Vortex. There's some more gifts to be had down the bottom here in the Dominator, and they keep increasing in gem price. And of course, if you take a look at your title rewards, there is now a new scale. Dominator above Vanquisher. Yes, we now have Dominator. So as far as resources gained, just for example, going from, say, let's take a good example, because I think a lot of people have beaten Defier. That was the big one to get through. The big reason why you want to get through Defier as fast as possible is because you start getting these Cloud Island resources, which add up very quickly, especially the toolboxes. Maybe not as much the hard rock. You need so much of that to advance your buildings, but toolboxes are always in demand. And yeah, you don't really go much in stellar shards. You don't go much up in crystals of transcendence, but you do get those toolboxes. Now, let's take a look at the difference of clearing Vanquisher 6 compared to being able to beat one planet up in Dominator 6. So we're essentially going from 21,000 crystals of transcendence up to 22. We go from 39,000 stellar to 42, so another 3,000. I mean, that adds up since it is open twice a week. The big difference, though, is you're going from 12,000 toolboxes per opening to 27. That is more than doubling. And Hard Rock is more than doubling, too, from 150 all the way up to 330. So I feel like the difference between Vanquisher 6 and Dominator 6 is significant enough that you do want to try to push your Vanquisher 1, get through it, get it beat finally, and then you are opening up all the Dominator levels. Now, actually, you know, if you take a look at the leaderboard, we only have one person currently that has beaten the 6. Like, so that's out of all the TapTap. Like, as I'm pretty sure everybody's beaten Vanquisher 1 here. Even though it is TapTap, there's still a lot of really good players. There's a lot of really big whales out there. Yeah, there's only one person that's managed to get through all 5 planets. Now, sadly, we can't take a look at it on our account because we're not on a whale account, but we can see the difference in the resources gained. So you're going from 22,000. Really, the crystals aren't changing. You're barely making more stellar shards, 3,000 more. Again, the big difference is going to be those toolboxes, going from 27,000 all the way up to 40. I can't imagine anybody can get the first, like, Dominator 1 done. I just feel like there's just not enough resources right now. Granted, you will have more protection signets from your smashes up through Vanquisher 1 than you did through your Defier 1 smashes. So you'll have more of those to go on, but I just feel like the waves are going to be absolutely insane. I don't think anything else has changed in this. They haven't even updated the help menu to include the new game mode. That's how fresh it is on the TapTap servers. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else different here whatsoever. Everything else looks the same. And then, of course, they have that addition right there of an additional, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... like 9,000 more gems, not about 9,000 more gems for anybody on your server who, if someone on your server clears it, you'll get those rewards. But let's jump on over it. Let's take a look at some of the screenshots because they look pretty insane. So let's start out with this one. Pretty tricky lineup. Granted, you have to remember they are different roles now than what we've seen in the past reroll spreadsheets that you guys probably use to figure out what lineup you want to go up against. It's going to take a long time, I imagine, to compile this information unless there is a data mine of this. You can already see the first one looks pretty intimidating here. You got some craziness here. I don't know if... could you get these resources previously? I actually don't remember if you can get those in Vanquisher. I feel like you probably can, but I mean, triple carry, Garuda, Drake. That sounds scary. Drake kind of just, you know, destroying your team, not really that much. But the next picture we're going to go to looks kind of insane. You got Asmodel the Dauntless, Fairy Queen Vessa, Lord of Fear Aspen. Oh god, there's a jar on the enemy team. Hopefully they're not faster. I hope that you can at least go before the enemy team in this game mode. If the enemy team can go first in this game mode, like if their speed finally outspeeds you, that's going to be stupid, absolutely stupid. But yes, there's a Starwing Jara, there's a Gloria, there's a Holmes Young. This is like the craziest CC wave to try to take you out possible. I don't know how we're gonna go about beating these waves. And then the next one's just as insane, if not more insane. Sword Flash, Fairy Queen Vessa, Scarlet Queen Halora, Asmodel the Dauntless, Star Alchemist Holmes Young, and then Sun Devourer Eos. This is like, what is this? This is insane. I have no clue how you're gonna beat them. Granted, you'll notice there's like a 37 up here, which means it's not that many more than a normal run. I think my last Vanquisher run had like 40. Again, there's gonna be RNG involved, but what are we supposed to do against waves that look like this? Well, let's see what the whales can figure out here. I wonder if anybody's going to be able to find any information out on the test server or be able to data mine some lineups, because if not, this is going to be a really tricky time figuring out how to get like even one planet cleared in the brand new Dominator game mode, because of course you're going to want to be able to, even if you finish Vanquisher, you're smashing Vanquisher right now, you want to be able to beat one planet of the next one up to get the more resources. So I think the new goal for everybody is to be able to beat at least one planet a week in Dominator, which is going to be absolutely insane. If you guys aren't ready to beat Vanquisher, there's no rush. It's not like you're losing out on a ton of different resources. It's still going to be interesting to see, though, how this progresses. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys next time.